tough.
Oh boy!
Only on WTOP.
Welcome back to Cooked, and as you see, we already have our next victim.
Hello, how's it going?
Please introduce yourself.
I'm Michael DeMars. I'm the original productions director here at TOP. It's nice to be on the show. It's great.
Of course. So either way, he's going to get all the answers right because he's technically my boss.
Yeah.
And I'm technically his boss too.
That's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah.
So whatever questions you got for me, go ahead. I'm all ears.
All right. Well, first of all, you're an amazing drawer. This is something I'm genuinely curious about. Where did you learn how to draw like that?
I did it all by myself. I did not pay attention at all in elementary school, middle school, high school. I'd always doodle on all my notes. And it just kind of sort of naturally developed. So I got my own little, messed up art style. That's how I got it.
You hear that, kids? Don't pay attention in class. Just draw. Drawing's more important.
Take it from me, kids. I'm a masterclass artist, right? I've gotten 13 awards. I've sold my pieces for millions of dollars. I have a piece on the Louvre right now. You may have heard of it. It's called the Mona Lisa, right? So don't pay attention in class. The F students are always the smartest ones, isn't that right?
That's true. Look at Bill Gates. He dropped out of college.
Exactly. It's called that millionaire grind set. That's what we call it.
I gotta be honest, I'm not used to looking at multiple cameras.
You get used to it. Just pick a camera and then, go from there.
Anyway, what do you know about food?
Dude, I love food. I mean, I don't know how to cook food, but I know how to eat food. I mean, look at me, man. I'm a big guy, man. I'm a food connoisseur.
Well, if you want to learn about food, you know the place to go.
Yeah, you make a lot of food here on Cooked? I didn't know that.
I made homemade brownies just for this episode.
Homemade brownies, really? Can I see some? Can I see them?
Of course. I packaged them up and everything.
Give me one. I want to inspect it. I won't open it. I promise, unless you say I can. Let me see.
Yep.
Okay, so right now here I'm evaluating the brownie.
It's in a package right now. You can't really smell it.
Yeah, well, I can smell through it, and I mean, it looks okay. It's a little sad though. I mean, look at this little chocolate chunk.
Sad?
Look at this chunk right here. Look at this, everybody.
Yeah, why are you dissing my food?
Well, it's smushed. This is ugly. This is disgusting. I guess the other ones look okay. It's just that one that kind of takes me out of the magic a little bit. What do you call these strange concoctions? You call them quasi brownies, right?
What?
Yeah, quasi brownies, right? That's what these are. They're like a Diet Coke version of brownies, right?
Yeah, but you still get fat eating them.
Well, whatever. All right, I'll give that back to you. You haven't made your decision yet, so.
I don't really want to give it to you now after that. But you get the sad one.
I get the sad one?
You get the sad one.
Well, it was really nice being on your show. I had a miserable experience.
Of course. All right, bring out the next person. Let's do this. It's really weird looking at multiple cameras. If Seth was here, I'd just look at his perfect camera on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And we have our next person. Welcome.
Good. Hey, what's going on, guys?
All right, who am I here with?
You're here with the great Owen Miles, the host of Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP.
I've seen. What would you say your most controversial movie take has been?
I don't know if this is the most controversial one, but I preferred the 2018 remake of Halloween to the OG one. That seemed to have gotten a lot of bad intake from fans, but you know what? I still stand by that decision. And if anybody has any other opinions, just know that's my opinion. Can't change it.
I haven't seen the remake, so I wouldn't know, but you a big NASCAR fan?
Oh yeah, big NASCAR fan. Been a fan since I was 6 years old. Yeah.
Who would you say is the greatest racer of all time?
Gotta be Jimmy Johnson.
That is actually...
It's six-time champ.
Now I know you watch NASCAR because you said Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, the OGs, though, I'll say Jimmy Johnson. Who's this Richard Petty guy?
Dale Earnhart's better than Richard Petty anyway, so.
That's a take, I would say.
The correct take.
You watch a lot of NASCAR, too?
Yeah, my dad grew up watching it, and so he basically had me watch it. He has two car-driven tires in our garage.
That is
from
sick.
Dale Earnhardt and Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car.
That's sick, man.
Yes.
I wish I could have race-worn tires on there, just in my house.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But anyway,
Absolutely.
what do you know about food?
Well, I like food. I know how to make some food. I have a George Foreman grill at my place, so that's been really handy.
What have you cooked with that George Foreman?
Mostly chicken. I want to cook burgers on it at some point. Which, who knows how that'll go. I've only used it one time, but, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if you want to ever learn how to cook food, you watch Cooked.
oh, I heard that's a really good show.
It's probably
It's almost like
one
I'm
of the
doing
best
audio
shows.
for it right now.
It's one of the best shows.
Yeah, so I hear you have homemade Alex Brummer made brownies for me today.
That's true. I'm going to give this to you, and then we're going to cut to break. All right.
Yo, this is great.
Cut to
All
break.
right, thanks.
Every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to
Female guest on the show. Welcome. What's your name?
I'm Jenna, but some people here call me Thursday.
Thursday.
Yes.
Yes. She works for our production manager, Austin Claus. Did you know I used to have his job?
You did?
Yes.
What happened?
I quit because I was just too good at it. I wanted someone else to deal with it.
Good for him. He's probably very appreciative, I'm sure.
Yeah. I also didn't have an e-board, so I had to do all the jobs myself.
Well, I like the brainstorming on his part.
Yeah. Just no one wanted to sign up. That was it. But anyway, what year are you?
I'm a freshman.
Okay. And you're filling in for what?
I'm filling in for video production.
Video playback?
Video playback. Oh my gosh, I just know the initials at this point.
Yes. The videos were played because of her. Thank you.
I'm the reason that all the beautiful advertisements were able to be viewed.
Yes, we are also getting brand new ads soon. That's my job. I'm going to really switch it up. Guitar song, that's gone. 5 minutes in show. But yes, that guitar song, that's gone. I hate that. But anyway.
Wow, what do you have against a guitar song?
I hear it's just personal, but what do you know about food?
I know it tastes good, and I know I'm very much like watching Gordon Ramsay call people idiot sandwiches.
Okay. I guess no one, I really underestimated how much or overestimate how much people even know about cooking, but
I know that I have family members who are really good cooks.
Yeah,
and
no, that's
I like
cool.
a nice home-cooked meal as long as I don't have to prepare or do dishes.
no, I get dishes. My roommates leave the dishes in the sink all the time. It's actually really annoying. I hope they see this, and I'm calling them all out. Dylan, put your dishes in the dishwasher. Paulie, put your dishes in the dishwasher. Frankie, I know you're not going to do it, so
Why are you dissing on Frankie? Maybe he'll surprise you.
he's not going to surprise me. You don't know him. But anyway, I don't know how much time's in this segment, but have you had a homemade brownie, one of these homemade brownies before?
I've never had one of these before. I mean, how could I know your special one-of-a-kind recipe?
That's true. Yeah, Damar's was dissing on them.
No, they look gorgeous and beautiful. I heard him behind the scenes saying they were actually delicious.
Oh, so he's just trying to look cool for the camera.
I know.
He thinks he's the top dog, but I'm actually his boss. You are not the top dog. He's talking through my ear. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you.
Thank you for the brownie.
Yes. Bring out the next person.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, boy.
Hey, that's a show. How's it going, sir?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Happy to be here.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Luke. I'm the TD for tonight. Wow, this is difficult. I don't know where to look either.
You know how I feel.
Yeah, this is different.
You see, when I had just the one camera person, it was way easier. But he's dead to me now.
So sad. So sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But anyway,
Yes.
tell me about what you do here in TOP.
You know, I fill in on Wednesdays. I go wherever, and Thursdays I'm here for cooked.
That's
so,
true.
Super excited to keep being here.
Damars wants to know, what else do you do?
I open a lot of Pokemon cards.
Any good pulls lately?
I got a camera up last night. He was cool.
You got a what?
A little camel. He's got a volcano on his back.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, do you know what Rabambi is?
Yeah, the little bug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of Luminion?
Oh, the fish. You know,
Yeah.
it's not bad. Not bad. Kind of underrated. Keep it real. Kind of underrated.
One of my friends is a massive Luminion fan.
Okay, that's different. I respect that.
It is really different.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you know the difference between Mega Charizard X and Y?
No, what is it?
Well,
one's got fire coming out of his mouth, and the other one's like tall, kind of.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that
That's
not
why
the answer?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Got you.
I keep hearing about Mega Charizard X and Y.
Yeah. They're making a big debut in a little bit. More Pokemon cards for us to buy.
Yes. Do you actually buy like the physical packs or just use the app?
I do buy physical packs. It's a bad addiction, and it got me very recently.
So I just use the app.
Yeah, that's all free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just open 2 packs a day and then I'm satisfied.
Beautiful. There
Well,
you
unless
go.
they're not good cards, then I'm upset.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than getting just a pack of bulk. You know?
Yes. But anyway, what do you know about food?
I worked in a pub this summer.
Okay.
That was different. Yeah, I learned how to cook very, very quickly, and learned a lot about kitchen life.
Yeah, it's actually one of the most like stressful jobs.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it was something else. Yeah.
Partially why I only made 2 episodes. It was so stressful.
It's a hassle, bro. It's a lot. It's a
Yes.
lot of work.
Yes. But anyway, there's 1 minute left in show.
That's cool.
I have to give you one because I gave everyone else
These are
one.
homemade. These look awesome.
Yeah, I'm just that good,
No, yeah, of course. Well, when you're on cooked, you gotta have the home cooked food. So.
Yeah,
Thanks
of
so
course,
much.
of
I
course.
appreciate that.
But anyway, it's time to wrap up. Take camera 2.
Yeah.
There we go. Anyway, thanks for watching the first episode of Cook Live. I promise you the next episode's going to be better than this. I don't really have much else to say. Thanks for watching. See you in a few weeks. Bye. Cut the bump cam.
What is a hot dog? Do we even know what a hot dog is? I'll tell you what it is. It's a highly processed ode to man's hubris against God himself. No man should eat this creation, but we idolize it. We make action figures, condiments, accessories, bobbleheads. Why do we make bobbleheads of hot dogs? Why does a hot dog need a bobblehead? It's not fair. It's never been fair at all. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to the show. How we doing? Welcome to the show again. I'm your host, Michael DeMars, and Christmas is already upon us. You can tell because Walmart has gentrified their barbecue section again with cheap holiday decorations. In the meantime, however, we have to get through Halloween, also coming up soon. Spirit Halloween, as you already know, has been set up on top of their cheap costume and knick-knack game this year, being around for about a month or so now in the corpses of phantom retail outlets everywhere. But something always strikes me wrong in the wrong way: the prices. Folks, all I want to do is dress up like Ghostface, Michael Myers, or Mike Myers, or any other famous person. I went in a week ago to get simple things: golden chain, 3 rings, sunglasses. In fact, I have them right here. Here, I'll show you to you right now. Look at this. Look at this. All this stuff, right? It's nothing. It's inconsequential. So tell me why all this garbage right here is $40. When I say 3 rings, I mean a package of 3 rings. These are all the rings I got, and these were $10. It really doesn't make any sense right here. What the hell is going on over there? Don't even get me started with the Halloween mask. $70 for a Michael Myers mask. It is even a new Michael Myers mask. How many people are buying a Michael Myers mask right now? If you want one, you already have one. It's just all the same garbage from last year, and the year before, and the year before that. So why are we putting a premium on it? It makes me think the guys going as themselves are geniuses, you know. No costume at all, just their simple regular attire. You call them lazy, but I call them financially responsible adults. So today I've thought of, excuse me, oh my goodness. So today I've brought to everybody 3 things I think Spirit Halloween should do to bring the jolly back to the Holloway. Number 1, mark the prices down. We can't have crying children on Halloween because their mothers can't even afford the fake knives with blood covers on them. Number 2, more advertising. Spirit Halloween has one successful meme from a couple of months, about a year back. They need to get back on their marketing grind, and don't even tell me, hey, look at me, don't even tell me that they don't need a marketing, because they do. Everybody needs marketing. You know, I think that they really diluted it. It's a personal attack to me. And number 3, give me everything for free, because I like free stuff. All right, well, we're done. That's enough. Don't worry. We're done with it now. When we come back from the break, we'll hear from our dear guest, Jake McVeigh, and have a great conversation with him about, I don't know, life and stuff. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris. That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris.
Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to the show, everybody. My guest for tonight was the original productions director when I first started here at WTOP, and now I never get to see him anymore, which is quite sad. Except for the times, of course, I see him in class almost every day. Folks, it's Jake McVeigh. Say hi, Jake.
Hi there, folks. How we doing tonight? Great studio audience in here tonight. Super excited to be out here. Thanks for having me, man.
Oh, yeah. How are you feeling? I knew you were asking the audience.
I mean, it's a good day, man. I can't sing the praises enough. The Chiefs won. I've won in both of my fantasy football leagues. Like, it's just been a good, solid weekend, man.
Yeah, I'm not a big football guy, but I definitely know you are, so I'm glad to see you're very happy.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk maybe a little bit about you as the original productions director, because I know that you were the big man in charge.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your experience there last fall.
So yeah, I was the original productions director last fall. I really came into the position trying to okay, it's kind of weird to explain. The mentality that I wanted to embody when I was going into the position was, with original productions, I wanted to create a space where somebody could say, hey, I have this crazy idea, and I want to make something that will entertain people and will satisfy myself creatively. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to foster an environment where that vision could be brought to life as closely as possible to that creator's vision as possible. I really valued the ideas and the mentality of these creators. You know, we had some amazing shows on air during my time. My time as original productions director did unfortunately come to a bit of an early end.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that. Why'd you decide to move on?
Truth be told, I got an opportunity that was paying me.
Interesting.
You know, it was I got a job working on the radio with a professional radio company, a professional radio station. It was a place called Sunrise Media out in Newburgh, right by my hometown. So I was working in their office during the winter and the summer breaks, and then over the time when I was in school, I was working on a radio show for them. It was called Jake's Hot Takes. It was a sports discussion show where me and my friend Matt just kind of talked the most recent sports news and all sorts of that, but those were very big productions and they took up a lot of time, and I did not want to be put in a position where I was not going to be able to commit my full time and my full energy to this role, because that's not fair to the people who come here to this club every single day and put their full time and their full effort and their full commitment into these shows. I mean, it really wouldn't be fair.
No, definitely. You know what else is not fair? Sports cars. Are you a big sports car guy?
No, I'm not a big sports car guy. No? I can't say I am.
No, I don't like the way sports cars look, especially these days.
Yeah, no, they're a little loud.
Even the ones from the '90s that everybody loves, I don't really see the appeal in them. They're too angular, too boxy.
I don't know. I can appreciate an older sports car. Like I remember, I used to watch this show on YouTube called Canada's Worst Drivers. It was like a game show.
I remember hearing about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they have these people that are terrible drivers who somehow got licensed to go through this like rigorous course to teach them how to drive and stuff. And they would always make them run these courses in these high-end, vintage, mint condition cars. So it would be this beautiful like orange Dodge. It was so gorgeous looking, and then they'd be running it into concrete walls and barriers. There are full episodes all over YouTube. You just look up Canada's Worst Drivers. They literally have the entire show archived on YouTube.
I'll have to look that up sometime.
Watch it after you're done watching this program. Don't click off now.
That sounds very interesting, Jake. Unfortunately, we do have to go to break here.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, my people in the back, obviously, are telling me to go to break, which I'm not super stoked about. But, when you live in Oswego, there are some interesting creatures that have a lot of advertising money to give you. So we'll just go right to break, and when we come back, we'll continue talking to our dear friend, Jake McVeigh. So.
The following is a paid advertisement for
Dan the Man Super Duper Car Emporium. How you doing, guys? My name is Dan the... How you doing, guys? Now, I know you need a car. I got so many cars, it's nearly unbelievable. My name is Dan the Man, and here at Dan Supercar Emporium, we got loads of cars. Most dealerships, they buy out the cars outright. They go to the manufacturer and they say, we got some cars we need. Nope, me, I go to random lots like this and I get you the car you want. Pick out any car you want. Most regular dealerships, they'd be selling this to you for $12,000. Not me. So many options here at Dan Super Duper, Super Pooper, Super Duper Car Emporium. You pull it. Script. All right, come here. Just like that, this car is ready to go, ready to rumble, ready for your parking lot. It's a car, it's a great car, blue car, everybody loves blue cars. $32.95, that's your price right there. So come see me, we'll get the car out of your... Go, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh.
Due to the obscene nature of the advertisement you have just seen, we have decided to pull it from programming. Please enjoy our actual advertisement break.
Get rid of all the questions.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you?
Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed? On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's Topper Brawl. Oh, yeah. Tonight's contestants, Christopher DeLuca versus GM Kenny Gerard. Begin. All right, here we go now. We're looking for a very terrific fight. Oh, look at that. Christopher DeLuca's coming out, punches blazing, and Kenny G, he's fighting back. Oh, man, it's a back and forth between these two. But I don't know. They're looking pretty tired right now. Will this continue on? Thank God it's break time. Here you can see Kenny Gerard and Christopher DeLuca talking over a nice cup of coffee and maybe a beer at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Congratulations. Now it's back at it again. And here appears Christopher DeLuca. What is he doing? He's logging onto the New York Stock Exchange, manipulating stocks, and oh my God, he's actually doing it. He's pulling the stock exchange crash exploit. Oh my goodness, the entire New York Stock Exchange has just collapsed. Kenny Gerard, he's taken the bait, it seems, the distraction working. He's getting angry and yelling at all of his shareholders at a shareholder meeting, giving Christopher DeLuca the perfect opportunity to take the flag. Oh my God, his distraction has worked beautifully. Kenny Gerard now trying to recover now using warp speed to chase after him, but no, it doesn't look like it's gonna work. It's going too late because Christopher DeLuca's almost ready to take the flag. He's almost got this in the bag, but wait a minute. Kenny Gerard, he's logging into the NASA missile system, and he's just launched a wave of Soviet missiles at America. Oh my goodness. Oh, but thank God Christopher DeLuca has invested into the Strategic Defense Initiative because now his missiles are being shot down. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what a terrific fight this is turning out to be. Now Kenny Gerard, he is running away from the New York police. Oh my goodness, Christopher DeLuca is not even in the equation anymore. It's Kenny Gerard versus the U.S. government, and he's fighting back. He's not going down without a fight. Oh my God, the police are opening fire, and Kenny Gerard is down. Oh my God, that's it. Game, set, match. This fight is over. This match is over, and Christopher DeLuca has taken the dub tonight. Who will be our next contestants? Tune in for another Topper Brawl next Sunday.
forward to Copper Day. There's nothing like friendly sportsmanship amongst colleagues. Isn't that right, Jake?
You gotta love it. You really gotta love it.
Well, I'll welcome you guys back to the show, and as always, we're still here with Jake. I just mentioned it briefly. Me and Jake, we're both very involved with video production, often being, at our brand new cage in the brand new Hewitt Hall that just opened up this semester. Very excited about it. I did not like our old cage.
It was cramped. That's what it was. It felt like there was not a lot of space to operate and do your things on. They got that nice big counter in front of it now. Like
it just felt very unwelcoming to me.
Yeah,
I walk in and it doesn't feel like I'm renting out equipment. It feels like they're kind of threatening me in a sort of way. They're like, oh, I don't want you, get out of here.
Well, I wouldn't say I felt threatened going in there.
You never felt threatened going in there?
It definitely just felt like it was small, you know?
I get you. It just got that sort of industrial twang to it.
Yeah, that's exactly how I described it.
That's what made me feel threatened about it. When I'm renting equipment, I don't want to feel like I'm going to turn a corner and then somebody's going to immediately punch me in the face.
Exactly, yeah. Like I don't know a lot about design. I don't know if this is the right use of the word, but it's almost a little like brutalist. You know what I'm saying?
Brutalist.
I'm
That's
not a
great
big design
word for
guy,
it.
but brutalist is how I describe it.
That's kind of how I feel about our new cage. Don't get me wrong. I love our new cage, but
it's so well lit.
Yeah, I know, so well lit. You can see everything. It's almost a little off-putting in a sort of way.
I feel like I shouldn't be able to see all the equipment back there.
No, it's uncanny in a sort of way. I want to go up to the cage, and I want to be like, okay, give me a camera, and then somebody goes into a closet, just an indiscriminate closet or building or whatever, and then they come out and then they just have a camera for me.
Exactly.
I don't want to see the process. I don't want to see you pulling my camera out.
Yeah, it's like you don't look up what's in the McChicken. You don't look up how they get the camera from the closet.
You never ask what's in the McChicken.
It's not your place to know. That's between the cage employees and whatever warp portal they're pulling all this equipment out of. That's between them. It's not my business.
All right, well, I really enjoyed our discussion on this equipment caging, but I think it's time we should send it over to another break. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around.
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris. That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Crits.
Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
You're listening to Hard Rock FM. Hard Rock for hard dudes. Don't let your mammy know you listen to this station.
Jake! Come on, wake up!
I've had such a long night, just get out of here.
Dude, I already broke your clock, so you may as well get up. Don't worry, bro. I got a drawer full of clocks. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I'm killing for a milkshake right now.
At 7 in the morning?
Yeah, I need to pick me up.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna check them out.
Then why would you ask?
Because it's 7 in the morning and Shake Shack isn't even open yet.
We're not even going to Shake Shack. They don't have the good milkshakes, you know what I mean? We're going to Stewart's.
I don't know where it is.
How do you not know where Stewart's is? It's impossible to miss.
I just don't. Can't you drive?
I don't know how to drive.
This isn't f***ing Stewart's.
Dude, what are we doing?
I mean, we're at a gas station.
No, we're in the middle of nowhere.
The sign said Philadelphia.
What sign?
How am I gonna get my milkshake? Oh, relax, dude. There's probably a Stewart's around here somewhere.
So you boys must be looking for milkshakes then. Oh yeah, I know all about milkshakes. Hold on, let me get a good look at you two. Forage for happiness, what the hell does that mean? You some kind of hippie or something? And why are you looking at me like that? Okay.
See? He's got milkshakes.
Well, I mean, like, where?
I've lived in Philadelphia, New York for 20 years. All right? Let me tell you something. If you know anything about milkshakes, I know much more.
See? Great. I told you we were in Philadelphia.
You look like you're 20. This is not Philadelphia, and this is not Stewart's. Where are my milkshakes?
$50.
$50? Dude, I would. I've only got hundreds.
That's all right, dude. I got a whole bunch of Jacksons.
What? What are you gonna do with this? You're gonna pay him with the whole stack?
Let me see here. Sure does taste like a Jackson. Well, I gotta put it on my tax record, but all right, whatever. Come.
Dude, so why are you giving him all this money again?
Jake, this is just how business in Philly is done.
You get scammed?
All right, bro. I'm getting really fresh vibes from this.
I don't know if I'm trusting your process anymore.
It's milkshakes.
All right, here you go, boys.
Did you go to Stewart's? Oh.
No.
Those are milkshakes, right?
Is it supposed to be hissing?
We already paid $50, so you might as well just drink up.
All right, whatever. It's interesting.
Yeah, this tastes.
You're listening to Hard Rock FM.
Jake, come on, wake up.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that amazing fable about two young men who end up on the wrong side of the tracks. I want to thank my good friends Lucas Baker and Jacob Coleman for starring in that short film I made a little bit ago. We'll just go ahead and send it straight to break. We'll be right back.
Get rid of all the questions. Error. Yeah, we went through 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Welcome back, everybody. We're starting to close things up here at Not for Primetime. But before we do that, I'd like to have a little game with my dear guest, Jake McVeigh. We got some classic punch-out action going on over here. How do we turn up the volume on this bad boy?
How do we turn up the volume?
We got it. Hold on. We got this. Austin had this a little bit ago. How do we do this? Here we go. He's coming out. Yeah, Austin, help us out here.
Here he comes.
Help us out here.
Save the
button. There we go.
Need a guy like this on your team, folks.
Exactly.
Need a guy like this on your team. All right.
So Punch-Out was a video game.
Yeah, back in the day, man.
Back in the day. Oh, I guess you can't. We already.
Oh, all right. They're putting me up against the big guy.
Yeah, go to Disco Kid. You got this. Now I'm going to be over here. I'm going to be helping my good friend Jake McVeigh out here. Here, hold on. Let me get on the other side of you, buddy. Give you some emotional support over here. Oh, I got all these cords on me. All right. This is exciting. This is exciting stuff, Jake.
I know. I'm really excited for this. I mean, I've been waiting for this matchup against Disco Kid for so long.
All right. Oh my God. You got this. All right. You're a stud. You got this. All right. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about anything. We got this. I got you. I'm watching.
All right.
I'm watching you.
Oh,
you got this. He's right there. Come on. See, you're doing good. You're doing good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Come on.
You're doing great.
Oh damn.
It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. You got this. Come on. In the face. Come on. In the face. Do it. In the face.
You can't aim in the face. I'm too little.
What do you mean? No, you can do it. Yeah, you got to. You got this.
How do you aim for the face?
I don't know. I've never played this game. You better hurry up. We don't got enough time. Running out of time. Come on. You got this.
Oh, you gave me fair warning.
Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Right there. You're right there. Come on. You're right there. Come on. One more. Come on. Just get one more.
Let's go!
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go!
Oh, he's getting back up. He's getting back up.
I'm not done.
No, come on.
Hey!
Take him down. Take him down. We don't have much time left.
Woo. Hey!
We don't got much time. Come on.
Oh.
Just one more. One more sucker punch. Come on. Come on. One more. Take him out. Take him out.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, we'll call it a tie. We'll call it a tie. We'll call it a tie.
It's all right. It's okay.
There are many ways to eat a chocolate, but there's only
Where are the buttons on this thing?
to eat a chocolate.
Where are the buttons on this thing? It's absolutely unreal. You know what? I got a better idea. We'll just
just turn the Wii off.
Yeah, we'll just do that. It's all right, Austin. We're good. We're good. Well, Jake, I really had a lot of fun with you on the show tonight.
I really appreciate you.
We had some good conversation.
Yes,
we played some Wii.
Absolutely. Got everything you need in a show.
We had a great time. Well, folks, I really appreciate everybody tuning in to Not for Primetime. I promise you, every episode after this is just going to keep getting better and better and better and better and better and better and better. It's going to be so good. You don't even know what a good show looks like because this is the good show right here. This is the goodest show to ever good. Man, a classic. Yes, from a bygone era, Nintendo Wii. That was all us right here, right now. Oh, man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling so good right now. All right, well, good night, everybody. Get some sleep because tomorrow's Monday. It's a serious day, big day. Get your money up. That's what people say, right?
Yeah, get your money up.
Get your money up. That's all we could say. Have a good night, folks. Have a great night. We'll be right back. Yeah, right there.
Welcome everybody to Oswegolazo, and tonight I'm going to show you a little bit into the soccer world. It's a new show here at WTOP, and I'm going to welcome myself real quick. My name is Nick Stetter. I'll be your host tonight. I am a freshman here at SUNY Oswego. Favorite team, wearing them on the shirt, Liverpool FC. We're not going to talk about what happened last game, but you know, they'll move on, they'll manage. I'm not really too worried. But we have a couple segments for you today. We're going to talk about Oswego soccer first, all right? Then we're going to get a little bit into all the tables of the European leagues, and then we're going to go a little bit into what predictions we have for the next games, and we're going to go into some recent news about the special, the one and only, the Ballon d'Or, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be huge. It's going to be great. I'm so excited that you are all here with me today. And usually I will say, I have my friend Sam Brewer, my co-host. He is not here today, and he will be, and it'll be amazing when both of us are on the set. We'll have multiple opinions, and it'll be amazing. But for now, just me, so sorry. But first thing we're going to get into is Oswego soccer. And honestly, Oswego soccer, it's been rough. I can't lie. We've had some showings that haven't been great. They haven't been pretty. Recently, their first SUNY game of the year was at home against SUNY Oneonta. They lost 3-0. Very sad showing for the SUNY Oswego Lakers. That picture basically sums up what you're going to see from the Oswego Lakers in this game. They were outshot 27-3 on the night. 11 shots on goal for Oneonta, 0 for the Oswego State Lakers. 8 saves for the Lakers, 0 for Oneonta. Just pure domination is the word for it. And the real question is, where do the Lakers go from this? Like, I haven't seen many bright spots. I've been to some of the games. I feel like they need to play wider. They need to play wider, and they need to use those wings. And it's a hustle game, really. They don't like to stay wide. They don't like to run. They got to keep working in practice. Conditioning is a huge thing in the sport of soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. It's a beautiful game. But we're getting into all these SUNYAC games. These are the games that matter the most out of all of them, because you want to get to that SUNYAC playoff, you want to get to the SUNYAC title, and you want to win the SUNYAC championships, obviously. They play SUNY Canton next. SUNY Canton hasn't had the greatest record recently either. I think this is a very good confidence booster into some of these SUNYAC games, maybe a little bit of just like, score some goals. We got to get some goals on the board. Oswego had scored 4 goals in the entire season as of right now. They scored 4 goals, 3 in one game, 1 last minute against Elmira by T.J. Ellis, who was currently injured, by the way. He is, I don't know if he is out for the season. I'm not going to guess. I'm not going to tell you that he is because I don't know. But right now, he's not too healthy, and that might be a very big factor in the success of the Lakers coming into the SUNYAC games, the SUNYAC playoffs, etc. But I really think what they got to do, they just got to take a look in the mirror, reflect a little bit, because this showing they've had recently has just been kind of, it's been iffy. It's been iffy, and that's all I can say about it. Head coach Dan Kane really needs to chat with the players and be like, we got to lock in. This is the time to lock in, because if they don't, they're going to get some embarrassing showings. And personally, the Oneonta game, it's a mess. It was a mess. As I said before, just complete domination, total conviction into that game, and Oswego just weren't there. They weren't there to win it. There wasn't any hustle in their hearts, stuff like that. But the stat leaders for Oswego, Sarixi Lindsay's got a goal on the season. He was playing pretty well. Scout Bakumsky, who I think has been phenomenal this year for the Lakers at center back. He's been a great player for them, real good leader in that back line for the Oswego Lakers. To Jay Ellis, who I said, unfortunately, yes, hurt, but he scored that 1 goal, that game-tying one in Elmira a little bit back. And someone who doesn't show up on the stat sheet much, I think Kieran Husselbeck's been a really good factor for them, though, just keeping the team together. He plays that CDM role, that defensive mid. You want to have a really good defensive mid because he's going to facilitate the entire game, and he's going to show everybody how to move the ball as one team and as one complete unit, right? But really quick, I'm going to cut to a break real quick to get back, and then we're going to talk about the European side of the soccer world. Really quick, we'll be back on WTOP-10.
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
There's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh Boy!
only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris. That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts. It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. So you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Oswegolazo, everybody. It's been a great night here already. We've talked about some Oswego soccer, but now we got to go across the pond to the European world of soccer, which in my personal opinion is the best world of soccer. And we're going to talk about the tables to start off. Going into some of the tables, I think we're going to look at the Premier League first here. The top of the table, Liverpool, just lost their first game of the season on 5 wins, 1 loss. Crystal Palace beating them to go above to 3rd. Arsenal also beating Newcastle today to go to 2nd. I think this table could change a lot. Obviously, we see Sunderland in 5th. That's a massive spot for Sunderland to be in, just getting newly promoted, personally, in my opinion. But Bournemouth 6th, too. City's obviously going to fly up there. What I don't notice, and if we go to the bottom of the table, there's some 2 really big names that are at the bottom of the table. Nottingham Forest is in 17th place right now. They finished top 5 last year, top 5, top 6, if my memory is serving me correctly. They were huge. They were in a European spot. They're playing European football right now, actually. And Manchester United, I really don't know what to tell you. As I said before, the bias is going to come in. I'm a Liverpool fan. They haven't been playing good for years and years. They're going to be iffy. They're not going to show too much. And yeah, let's move on to the next table, though. I believe we got the Spanish League here. And the Spanish League, we got Real Madrid on top, Barcelona right behind them. And actually, today just played, this is my apologies because I found this table, Barcelona just moved up to the top of the table after winning their game 2-1 earlier today. So they're actually in first right now. Real Madrid falling to 2nd. It's going to be a battle of Barca and Real Madrid. Atletico is going to challenge them, but you already know those are going to be the 2 teams. They always are the 2 teams, and it's going to be easy work for the rest of La Liga. I think, honestly, Villarreal are a sneaky one, too. They're 3rd right now. They might battle for a 2nd place spot even if Barcelona or Madrid slip up. Atletico could also battle for a 2nd place spot, but personally the rest of the table throughout the year is probably just going to be Barca and Real Madrid in my opinion. And now we can go to the German league, I believe. It might be the German league. No, it's the Italian league. We go to the Italian league right now and we see Napoli in first. They're playing phenomenal. They always play phenomenal. Scott McTominay, he had 1 Ballon d'Or nomination. I don't know who that was, honestly. The journalist probably wasn't too smart that day, but they're phenomenal when it comes to playing in Serie A. Roma right behind them, which is really surprising. I really thought Inter would kind of be up there. Inter's been slacking recently when it comes to the Serie A, down at 5th place. Kind of confusing to me, really. Juventus is playing well, but Napoli, they're unstoppable in the Serie A. They've won the Scudetto 2 years in recent times, and I personally think they're doing a phenomenal job over there. But let's go to the last table I got for you today. Let's go to the German League. The German League can be a wild roller coaster when it comes to teams. Bayern, obviously, they're playing phenomenal, undefeated. We expect that from Bayern. But in recent years, Leverkusen were playing good, but they just signed Erik ten Hag, got sacked recently because he was managing horribly. He's always a horrible manager, let's be honest. But they've fallen to 6th. They're in a Champions League spot right now, and they're in 6th place. Dortmund playing well. They're going to be up there like always. I want to see how Frankfurt do, who are sitting at 4th place right now. Frankfurt are a very underrated team, in my opinion. I think they're doing a great job over there. And realistically, all these tables could shift. All these tables could change no matter what. That's why soccer is such a beautiful game, because the unexpected happens, all right? I guarantee you, not a lot of people expected Palace to beat Liverpool. Guess what? Palace came, they saw, they destroyed. They beat Liverpool 2-1 and honestly dominated them the entire time. Phenomenal job by Palace there. And another game, Man United losing to Brentford too. But now we're going to go to a different segment. We're going to go to toss-up. Toss-up, I love toss-up because we're going to talk about the biggest games coming up, okay? We got a giant Champions League matchup. David and Goliath. Really, it's Goliath versus Goliath. We got PSG, the current reigning champions of the Champions League, which is the biggest league in soccer if you are new to soccer and you're watching the show for the first time, versus Barcelona, who, in my opinion, this should have been the final. This should have been the final of the Champions League last year, Barca versus PSG. But Inter Milan took that away from us. I really think it would have been a better final. Inter Milan, I believe, lost 4 or 5-0. It was ridiculous. But PSG and Barcelona. Personally, in my opinion, I think Barcelona takes this. PSG, I believe Dembele is out right now, and I think Barcelona, they're playing amazing right now. Yamal's back from injury. Everyone's healthy. I'm not worried about PSG when it comes to FC Barcelona. And then we got a couple more matches, too. Liverpool play Chelsea coming up. Chelsea's been struggling. Liverpool just lost, but realistically, Chelsea's in the worst boat right now. I think I'm going to take Liverpool in that game, 2-0. By the way, for PSG Barcelona, I'm going to go 2-0 for Barcelona. And then we go to the Spanish League, Real Madrid versus Villarreal. I think I'm going to go 1-1. I think I'm going to go 1-1. Nicolas Pepe has been playing very good right now for Villarreal, and I think they get a goal there. And then we're going to go to the German Bundesliga. I got two really cool games coming up. Bayern and Frankfurt. This is a sneaky one for Bayern. I say they might lose this game 1-0. I'm serious. Frankfurt's been playing out of their mind. They just had a giant win against Galatasaray in the Champions League. And also Borussia Dortmund versus RB Leipzig. That's going to be a great game. It's always a great game. And I think that RB Leipzig is going to pick up the win against Borussia Dortmund. Guirassi's going to get one goal for Dortmund, but I think that Leipzig, they're just phenomenal in the Bundesliga. They always play so good. I think they're going to win that game 2-0, 3-0. It might be a blowout even. I might go 4. But, yeah, really some amazing matchups. And there's a bunch of different leagues, too. We all love to see this much soccer being played in a week, especially these Champions League games. You got to watch PSG versus Barcelona. That's going to be one of the matches of the year. That's going to be something that we love to see every single year. It's going to be phenomenal. And honestly, might be a little precursor to the Champions League final if another team doesn't step up and take what PSG currently have, if you know what I mean. But realistically, that's all I got for the toss-up. Now we're going to go to a different little segment called Worth It. And Worth It is talking about the previous transfers that were just made in August's transfer window and seeing how they've fared when it comes to playing in the leagues that they were just changed to, maybe new teams, new squads, new stuff like that. We're going to start off with Milos Kerkez of Liverpool FC. Personally, he's aggressive, he shows heart, but he hasn't been playing amazing. In my personal opinion, Milos Kerkez has not been worth it. He's young, yes, give him time. We're at the start of the season. This is a phenomenal time to develop players, get him in the starting lineup. But Milos Kerkez, I think he needs to start behind Robertson for now. Robertson's got to take that starting role. He learns behind a seasoned veteran in Andrew Robertson. And in my personal opinion, yeah, he's not really worth it and hasn't shown too much for this Liverpool squad. But now we're going to go to Luka Modric of AC Milan. Is an absolute diamond right now, okay? He's playing phenomenal out of his mind. He's got a ranking of 7.4 and above on every single game according to FootMob. In my personal opinion, Luka Modric is totally worth it, 100%. I believe they got him on a free transfer, too. Yes, he's old. I believe he's 38 years of age. He's won so many Champions Leagues, though, 5 or 6, playing the best ball of his life right now. I'm guarantee you he's loving the Serie A. It's such a competitive and defensive league. And Luka Modric, age is like fine wine. That's all you can say about it. He's absolutely amazing no matter where he goes, no matter who he plays with. And finally, I want to take a little more time on this man, Eberechi Eze for Arsenal. Eberechi Eze has been very good for Arsenal. He started a little shaky. His debut was against Liverpool in that 1-0 loss from the Dominic Szoboszlai free kick. But Eberechi Eze has, personally, he's shown me a lot. And I think Eberechi Eze is worth it. I think Eberechi Eze has been playing amazing recently. He had a beautiful, beautiful assist in one of their recent games to win the game. And he also just had a phenomenal showing in the Arsenal-Newcastle game that they just won 2-1 today. But Eberechi Eze, he's not young. He's experienced, though, in the Premier League. He played for Crystal Palace before Arsenal, and he's proven. He's proven that he can play. He shows absolute poise in the midfield every single time he plays, and I just think what Eze does is absolutely perfect every time he gets on the field, every time he plays. But I'm very excited to see how those players play. Maybe Milos changes my mind a little bit. Maybe Milos improves. I know he's young, but he can grow into this team, maybe even start over Robertson. I really think Robertson should start, though. And then Luka Modric is going to stay fine. He's going to play amazing. And Eze, maybe he'll fall off, maybe he won't. Same thing over there with Milos, as I just said. But yeah, no, it's going to be a very great showing to see where we go in the season. But we're going to go to one more break really quick just before we get into the main focal points of this show. And we will see you on WTOP-10.
Get rid of all the questions.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10. Welcome back to Oswegolazo, everybody, and now we're going to get into the best segment of the night. We're going to talk about what just happened earlier this week on Monday, the Ballon d'Or. Everybody looks forward to it. Every player looks forward to it. The Player of the Year in soccer, as we know it, is called the Ballon d'Or, awarded every year to the best player in the world. And we're going to go through my rankings because there was a bit of controversy this year. People thought someone should have won it over somebody else, and I'm probably going to go throughout my rankings and show you how I think the Ballon d'Or should have gone. So coming in at 5th, I have Vitinha. And Vitinha was really whacking me. He finished 3rd in the Ballon d'Or overall, but in my opinion, he should have been 5th. Yes, he won a Champions League. The Ballon d'Or is highly influenced off the Champions League, but I really don't think he should have been 3rd place. There's a lot of really good players over him, and PSG had a lot of people in the top 30, yes, but I think having that many people for a Champions League, I feel like the Champions League's too much influenced on this Ballon d'Or, and Vitinha shouldn't have been 3rd. I think 5th was he was a phenomenal player the entire year, don't get me wrong, absolutely amazing, but 5th is right where I'd have him. And going into my next player, I'm a Liverpool fan, I want to be biased, but I can't. Mohamed Salah, 4th. He won his Premier League, had one of the best Premier League seasons of all time, in my personal opinion, but he had to stay 4th. There's 3 amazing players over him. What a season he had, though. I believe he's around 33, 32-ish, but he played amazing. He still moves so quick on the ball, so dangerous with that left foot, can cross it in with his right. Just one of the best Premier League seasons I've ever seen out of a player, and recently he hasn't been doing much. He scored some penalties. He's had 1 goal through a bashing of Bournemouth at the end. He hasn't been doing a lot right now, but 4th is definitely where I'd have him at that season. If he won the Champions League, personally, I think he wins it all. He was phenomenal that entire season. If Liverpool got to the Champions League final even, he would have won the Ballon d'Or in my personal opinion. But now moving on to the next player that I want to talk about, Lamine Yamal. He was 2nd in the Ballon d'Or. He is 3rd on my list. Lamine Yamal is 18 years old, and he is 3rd in the Ballon d'Or ranking. We got to take a minute just think about how amazing that is. You are the 3rd, in my opinion at least, you are the 3rd best player in the world, 2nd best player in the world according to journalists, and it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. 18 years old. I'm 18 right now. I'm talking to you about Lamine Yamal. That's how amazing this player is.
And he's just going to, I guarantee you, he wins 3 by the end of his career. He might win 4. He might win 5. He might win 6. I could keep going, but I'm not, just for the sake of this show. But he is a star boy, okay? I'm talking Messi, Ronaldo star boy. He's better than Neymar. He could be better than everybody. This is the most potential we've seen out of a player in a very, very, very long time when it comes to Lamine Yamal. Yes, he won the Copa Trophy. That was a cop-out. Everybody knew he was going to win the Copa Trophy against the Young Player of the Year. Of course he's going to win Young Player of the Year. But now we go to 2, and you guys might get mad at me. Ousmane Dembele is ranked 2nd on my list. The actual Ballon d'Or winner, yes, Ousmane Dembele is 2nd. In my opinion, yeah, he won the Champions League. He was the best player on the Champions League winning team, Ousmane Dembele. He wasn't the leading scorer in the Champions League, wasn't the leading assister. Played very good in Ligue 1. They won a quadruple in Ligue 1, which is, yes, it's the French league. It's not a lot of competition, but, you know, Ousmane Dembele, they still won a quadruple, including the Champions League. Ousmane Dembele, though, phenomenal. He played amazing, and I think personally that he was just out of his mind. He was phenomenal, and I couldn't believe how amazing he was, especially coming off all those injuries. And Ousmane Dembele, in my personal opinion, was phenomenal, but he just wasn't above this guy. No one was above this guy, and it was abysmal to me that he was ranked 5th. Rafinha of FC Barcelona is my winner of the Ballon d'Or, and he should have been, okay? He was the goal assist leader in the Champions League. He was the goal assist leader in La Liga. He was the best player on Barcelona. The fact that Lamine Yamal was ranked, the fact that anyone on Barcelona was ranked over him was ridiculous in my personal opinion. Rafinha should have won this Ballon d'Or. And I think the only reason he didn't is because people, to be fair, I just hyped up Lamine Yamal. I think he's phenomenal at 18. But people hyped Lamine Yamal up so much that Rafinha just got put in the backseat. He didn't even get a single vote for first. He got no votes for first. And because of that, yeah, he got placed 5th, which I find ridiculous. He was better than Salah. He was better than Dembele. He was better than Vitinha. He was better than Yamal. He was better than everybody. He should have won the award, in my opinion. And I really think that besides that, no one else showed out anything. But it's exciting to see who we're going to find out is winning the Ballon d'Or next. If I could give you a prediction who I think is going to win the Ballon d'Or next, I just said I shouldn't talk about him too much, but Lamine Yamal is probably going to win the Ballon d'Or. I'm not going to lie. Barcelona are playing amazing like usual, and Lamine Yamal's, he's such a star boy, and he just cuts in every time with the left foot. Easy top left finish, and just amazing. Lamine Yamal really is. And finally, I'm going to go to my player of the week really quick. And my player of the week is simple. There's a lot of good players that played this week, okay? We had a phenomenal showing from Erling Haaland. We had a phenomenal showing from just everybody on Arsenal, really. Arsenal just played phenomenal this entire week. Nicholas Walmatad, too, for Newcastle. He showed out playing in his debut, getting his first Premier League goal and his second Premier League goal today, actually, against Arsenal. But realistically, the player of the week's got to be the guy who just won Player of the Year, right? It's just got to be Ousmane Dembele. And he, as you can see him kissing his beautiful trophy right there, the trophy that every soccer player loves, needs, and desires. Ousmane Dembele has to be my first ever in Oswegolazo history. He's my first ever Player of the Week. Congratulations, Dembele. It's a huge honor, trust me, compared to all the other honors you've got in your career. I guarantee it. He's going to be amazing this year. Right now, he's out with an injury, actually. So we'll see how that affects him. I believe he's out for 2, maybe 3 weeks. I think he's going to be maintaining that injury, too, because PSG don't really have any troubles in Ligue 1. They're going to win that league easily. So they're going to really just focus on him for the Champions League aspect of Ligue 1. But going into next week, I want to talk about a little bit, before I get a little more on Dembele, who some potential Player of the Weeks could be. I see a lot of potential in Mbappe being a Player of the Week. Speaking of him, he played amazing this week, too. I can't believe I didn't even mention him. That didn't cross my mind until now. Mbappe could definitely be a Player of the Week. I think, honestly, someone in Chelsea might sneak in against Liverpool and be a Player of the Week, too. You know, I could probably sense a Pedro Neto. I honestly sense a Pedro Neto. I feel like he could sneak in and be a Player of the Week. And maybe one more, I'd say, from the German grounds. I think that Luis Diaz, who's been phenomenal recently, by the way, I just want to say that he's definitely worth it. If we were talking about worth it, Luis Diaz, it was no doubt in my mind he could definitely be a Player of the Week. I wish we never sold him Liverpool-wise, personally, but Yeah, no, I think we got a lot of good potential player of the weeks coming up, and it's just been phenomenal to see all these amazing transfers, all these amazing players that we normally don't see, because we've been used to, like, for about 13 years, we've been used to like a Messi and Ronaldo battle, okay? No one else cared about any other players. Sure, you had Neymar in there. Sure, you had a young Mbappe at the time, but it was Messi and Ronaldo. Who's going to win the Ballon d'Or? It's either this guy or that guy. But guess what? Now we have some options. Rodri won it last year. We had Luka Modric in the middle of that Ballon d'Or kind of clash between those two, which is also really interesting. But, yeah, we have a lot of good candidates coming for the Ballon d'Or, which is a new, fresh design. I kind of like this new era that we're coming into. Obviously, we still get to see Messi and Ronaldo play. We're living in the best life right now. The World Cup's coming up, too. Hopefully they play in that. Ronaldo's going to be like 100 years old, but besides that, it would be phenomenal to see them both play in one more World Cup. It's going to be in America, and Canada, and Mexico. They're doing a three-country kind of thing. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to be honest with you. Not my cup of tea, personally, but it's really cool to see, because like Dembele, no one would have expected Dembele to win that Ballon d'Or. Dembele was injured at Barcelona, nonstop, out of his mind injured. He was ridiculed for it. He was very good at Dortmund before he went to Barca, but didn't play good at all. Goes to PSG for 1 year. He played all right the first year. You know, he didn't show too much. This year comes, bam, out the window. Played out of his mind. Phenomenal. He played amazing, won the Ballon d'Or, yes, but I believe that Rafinha should have won it, man. I'm still kind of starstruck by it. I really think that if Barcelona got to that Champions League final, he would have won it. That's the issue with the Ballon d'Or this year. It's so focused on the Champions League. It's just so focused on it. And I find it really stupid, in my opinion. I feel like, yes, winning the league is amazing. Winning the league is phenomenal. And you want to win the league every time. But winning the Champions League, you win the league, you're here in the Ballon d'Or ranking. You win the Champions League, you're first. You're all the way over the moon first. You've won. I think that needs to be taken into a little less consideration. Still consideration, yes, 100%, no doubt in my mind. But, like, full consideration? There was about six players from PSG in the top 30. Hakimi was there. Vitinha was there. Donnarumma was there. The goalie, Donnarumma was there. We had Vitinha, we had Dembele, we had everybody. Joao Neves, that's 6 right there. We had 6 players from PSG in the starting lineup in the Ballon d'Or. I find that ridiculous. Also, Cole Palmer was 10th. I just want to say that. That shouldn't have happened. I don't know how that happened, but Cole Palmer somehow snuck in there. Vinicius Jr. also snuck in there. But the rankings, in my opinion, were a bit iffy, and the Ballon d'Or is going to be kind of iffy for a couple of years because we're so used to Messi and Ronaldo just kind of taking it every time, you know what I mean? But realistically, it's going to be a really fun year. It's going to be a really, really fun year. But coming into our next show, I want to say our next show, we're probably going to talk a little bit more about the domestic leagues because obviously we're done with the Ballon d'Or. We're going to focus on the next year. We're going to see who can play up to that Ballon d'Or standard. And I'm really excited for y'all to meet my co-host when he comes back. He was unfortunately not here. He's at the Giants game. That's a different kind of football. We don't talk about that on this show. But very excited to start this journey with y'all tonight. It's going to be an amazing time talking with everybody. You guys are going to learn so much. I'm going to learn so much. And I really appreciate all of you. Once again, my name is Nick Stetter. I support Liverpool. Don't judge it. You know they're the best team in the world right now. I love you all. And this has been Oswegolazo. I think that we're going to have a great time, y'all. We're going to have a phenomenal time. And I'm so happy that we can start. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. And we will see you later on WTOP-10.
Welcome on into season 23, episode number 3 of Laker Connections, your only place for all things Laker sports. I'm Ken Gerard, co-hosted by the somewhat likable Lucas McGarry.
Oh, come on.
Now, Mr. McGarry.
Yes.
Unfortunately, winter sports here in the Port City have all wrapped up for the season. But thankfully, spring sports are in full swing, with many squads getting their first SUNYAC matchups underway. Now, speaking of, let's get started with our Laker recap.
Yeah, no, I love the Laker recap. Honestly,
kind of my favorite segment of the show.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a hot take.
I enjoy Lakers Showdown's a lot of fun. I like Laker Recap because I love talking about how good the Lakers did.
I didn't give you time to say, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm really excited to talk about how good the Lakers did. I'm very excited.
Good. Well, I guess we'll just get right into it. As I just mentioned, spring sports are in full swing and conference play has begun. Now, some teams are looking to make a return to the SUNYAC playoffs after strong seasons last year. Others are looking to rebound from disappointing seasons last year. Now, speaking of teams looking for a return to the playoffs, let's start off with how the men's lacrosse team did. Lucas, take it away.
Yeah, how about it? Oswego kicked off conference play with a commanding 11-6 victory over New Paltz, setting the tone early and never looking back. Lakers jumped out to a fast start with 3 quick goals from Garrett Elston and Corey O'Connor. Although the Hawks responded with 2 goals, Oswego seized control by rattling off 5 unanswered scores to take an 8-2 lead into halftime. The second half saw a more balanced battle, with both teams adding 2 goals in the third quarter, including goals from Nate Ham and Corey O'Connor for the Lakers. Oswego's defense remained strong down the stretch, shutting down New Paltz's offense to secure the win and to start conference play on a very high note. Lakers starting off strong.
Well, you can't go undefeated if you don't win the first one. You take a look at some of the stats here. 11-6, a good win for Oswego. They outshoot them, and they got more shots on goal. And look at that. Only 7 shots not on net for these Lakers. That's a winning recipe for this Oswego team. Now, we'll talk about later who they're going to play down the road. It's going to be a tough matchup in the next one. But what a good win for Oswego. Start off 1-0 in SUNYAC play, who have not played at home yet. Again, we're going to talk about that very shortly. But, Lucas, looks like it's going to be a good season for this men's team.
Yeah, no, I love the efficiency here. Like you just said, they only had 7 shots that weren't on goal. That is peak efficiency. And in a game like that against the conference team, that is exactly what you want. I love it.
Well, let's move on to the women's team now. The Oswego State women's lacrosse team looked to keep their SUNYAC record perfect, coming in at 2-0 in the SUNYAC against the Canton Kangaroos. The Lakers would strike first and take a commanding 4-0 lead in the first before Canton would respond, making it a 4-1 game. The Lakers would once again go on a run, and it was a good one. The Lakers went on a 6-0 scoring run to make the game 10-1 early in the second. The Lakers led 11-3 going into the half, and Canton was unable to mount the comeback. The Lakers would go on to defeat the Roos 15-4 and stay perfect in conference. The Lakers move on to 3-0 in the SUNYAC and 7-2 overall. Lucas, the Lakers have some serious goal scorers this season and look good early on. Now, what is working so well for this Lakers squad?
Well, first of all, I just want to say I wish I could have appreciated this game more being there, but I was outside freezing the entire time. It was hailing, snowing, really bad wind. But regardless of that, I think that the way the Lakers have been playing these past couple of games has been absolutely phenomenal. They have been dominating teams recently by scores of 10+. They are regularly having that running clock going at the end of their games. They are consistently beating teams by huge amounts of margins, and I think that is really, really impressive to see. And I mean, you can't be any more excited than that, honestly.
No, absolutely not. They're off to a great start and look to continue to be that way, Lucas.
Yeah, no, 100%. But we're going to switch from the field now to the diamond. The Oswego baseball team hit the road Thursday for a 3-game series against the defending SUNYAC champion New Paltz Hawks and came up just short in a hard-fought 5-4 loss on Thursday. The Lakers struck first with 2 runs in the third inning, sparked by some aggressive base running. New Paltz answered with a run in the bottom of the half, taking advantage of a fielding error. After trading runs, Oswego pulled ahead 4-3 in the 6th on a pass ball, but the momentum shifted in the 7th when Dylan Restano crushed a 2-run homer to give New Paltz the lead. The Hawks bullpen shut the door with 3.2 innings of scoreless relief. Daniel Winchester led the Lakers offensively, going 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored, but a 9th inning double play ended Oswego's rally attempt. So a tough loss for them. We're going to talk about their next games, or that game coming up, but for right now, just about the game that happened. Unfortunate for the Lakers, but you got to have the bats wake up.
You absolutely do. And this Lakers team, again, looking to get into those SUNYAC matchups. Alfred State is a good team. And, yeah, for Oswego, we mentioned it last episode that this team really needs to start getting the bats up and moving. And I think throughout the season, they just haven't really able to just connect on a lot of their shots, and they're just not able to get it done. But let's move ahead now to the other diamond, the softball diamond. The Lakers were slated for a doubleheader matchup against Clarkson. In the first match, it was all Golden Knights. They took the game 1, 13-2. But Oswego's looking to bounce back in game 2 of the doubleheader. Clarkson would strike first with an RBI single in the top of the first. The Lakers would strike back in the same inning, notching 2 runs in the bottom of the first. The Lakers would have a great 4th inning, scoring 3 off an RBI triple from Lillian Haggerty. They held up this lead all the way into the top of the 7th and final inning. Clarkson had 2 cross the plate to make it a 1-run game, but Oswego was able to hold on and win 5-4 over the Golden Knights. The Lakers improved to 5-8 on the season. Now, Lucas, after a couple of rainouts, the Lakers are looking to get into conference play. But what a way to hold on and win for Oswego here.
I love the fact that in the first game, they obviously didn't have the best game, and then they decided, you know what, we're not going to let this affect us, and they came back even stronger, and they had a hard-fought victory, and you love to see it, and especially now with conference play coming right up, that is exactly what you want. You want to build that momentum, and I think now for them, they have a really, really strong case for it.
Absolutely. I mean, even a team like Clarkson, they had no errors in that matchup, and Oswego having 3, just out-hitting Clarkson. So I think, again, the amount of hits probably led to the win here, but being able to have 3 errors on your side of the field and still win when another team has 0, pretty
that's very
impressive.
If you're making mistakes and Clarkson isn't taking advantage of it, that's on Clarkson. So good win for Oswego to close it out.
Absolutely. But that's going to do it for our Laker recap here. We're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, wow, words are really hard tonight, Lucas. They really are hard tonight. We come back, it'll be time for the week ahead. Stick around, you're watching Laker Connections right here on WTOP-10.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say. No.